I wanted to have my own experience out of the country.
I told myself if I wasn't going to transfer that I was going to study abroad.
I really like the language, and being able to go there and practice it every day was something that really interested me.
Sonoma State on average sends between 65 and 75 students to study abroad through the CSU IP program. This is the highest per capita for CSUs, so we're pretty proud about that. The only campus that beats us is SF State, because they're a much bigger campus, of course.
Study abroad program just for the Cal State is that you pay school tuition.
You can do it on a budget, and I knew people who did it on a budget, and their experience was not degraded by having a budget, and you can have a full experience in Italy on a budget.
If anything, it made getting a lot of the Spanish classes out of the way like so much easier, because just everything counts for that, because everything's taught in Spanish, which is awesome.
The best part about our programs is all of your units are guaranteed to transfer and guaranteed to count towards your degree. So even if you put no effort into it when you came back, they would count towards your degree as elective units, which you still need to graduate, but we work with students to make sure they count towards major, minor, or GE units, however they want them to count.
In terms of a place to pick up a language, that was probably one of the best ways I could have done it. I mean, because you have the class experience, and then you go out and you put all that classwork to use. It's not like here where you take a Spanish class, you know, who do you speak Spanish to?
I would learn so many words in the classroom and then hear them outside of class and be able to like correlate everything, which is awesome.
In a classroom for 2 hours and studying the language there, and actually being immersed into the culture in a city where everyone, no matter where you go, speaks the language. If you want to go get something to eat, you have to order it in that language. You can't assume that people know English, because that's just, if you do, that's going to go nowhere and people are going to get upset.
Expect them to have awkward moments and get homesick and go through culture shock.
Going into that situation where I didn't know anybody and I didn't know the language, and I had a really bad time for the first week.
The first semester, one of the kids just straight up got on a plane and left, and it freaked me out because you just think about how easy it is to go home, but it feels really good knowing that you spent the whole 12 months in South America.
Of the most unique and amazing experience of their life, and when I talk to people that have studied abroad, literally not one person has said that they regret it.
I became more independent, because that way I traveled to different countries. I did all the itinerary. I figured out how to get from point A to point B in countries that I did not speak the language in. I met a lot of different people, so my relationships grew that way too, with being able to communicate with French people and also people who didn't speak French or English.
I learned that I want to travel more because it's so easy, and there's so many things in even California that I haven't seen that I really should see, because it's not that hard to go out and see them.
Studying abroad was most important for my personal growth. I got a lot of confidence being on my own.
To me, Chile was the ultimate learning experience.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Elisabeth et bienvenue à Aix-en-Provence.
Mi chiamo Mac e benvenuti a Firenze.
Mi chiamo Lindsay y bienvenidos a Santiago. Did you take an awesome picture? Cool.
We are in the Christmas in Brussels. It's the Christmas market. Yeah. In the middle of Belgium. Atletico just won.
People are going crazy here.
Called the Charles Bridge.
The most important bridge that Prague has.
For what? We have no idea.
It has statues. I know it has statues.
A ti la vida sabe.